Welcome once more. It's RDU versus Black Falcons. RDU won the toss, and I think they start by raiding. It's a very anticipated match. Yeah, one of the best two ladies team. It will be a very exciting 40 minutes, and everyone is looking forward for the results. RDU versus Black Falcons up next. We start the RDU start by raiding jersey number 6 Fletcher, a very promising young raider. She's a well-known and an empty raid. It's Black Falcons. Mamito Yunis, he bonus point. She tries and confirms the bonus points once again. RDO, Fletcher once more. She tries for hand stretch and a touch point. Mamito, jersey 13. She attempts to stretch for the... She claims a bonus, but I'm not sure. She's trying to show skills that Fletcher. She attempts a hand stretch, and she once again tries to chase and go for a running bonus, which is not successful, and she runs again and she'll have an empty raid. Mamito goes for bonus, which is not successful, and she's followed back. What a tackle. Tackle, RDU, 1 point. Bonus point, RDU. Fletcher is a promising young fellow. She's in the Kenyan women national team. She's a good player who can defend and raid. And she's in the search for another point where she has an empty raid. And it's Black Falcon's turn to raid. She comes with a bar. Raid out. 1 point. Nice tackle from Amy, jersey number 10. Jersey 6 is on her hand, and it's a third raid. She has to have a point or else she'll be out. It's a rush from the defender, and 1 point RDU. RDU are a well-organized team. Credits to their coach, Samuel Wafula, who is a player as well. You can see from their formation and how patient they are. They are a nice team which coordinates well and knows what to do when. It's time for RDU once more. Fletcher is on fire. She's once again attempting to find a point. Super Taco is on, and she's on the hand. She attempts a hand stretch and she does not find the defender. And she's still on the hand, and a successful no, an empty raid. Fletcher once more. She's on the hunt. She's trying to make sure that she has an all out, but Black Falcons are trying to be stronger. It was a rush tackle by the defender, 1 point for the RDU, and they continue piling points and maintaining their team intact. Black Falcons is trailing behind, and they are in a search for a point, which is not successful. That was a rush tackle by the defender, and 1 point back to the Black Falcons. This game is having pressure since both teams know each other very well, and Black Falcons at the time seems to be more comfortable with a defense of 4, and they are positioning themselves well, and it's an empty raid for the RDU. It's a raid for the Black Falcons. Mamito Eunice is trying to help her team have points, and she takes her time, looks on the field, and tries to run and execute a running hand stretch, which fails, and she takes time to go back and defend. Jersey number 1, RDO. At the moment, both teams are not trying to risk, and everyone is playing in a safe manner. So they try and tend to take their time because it's not a third raid. RDU are the most comfortable for now, and it's an empty raid once more. Mamito Eunice, she's trying her best. A hand stretch, successful, 1 point, Black Falcons. RDO once more, Fletcher, who has the task of raiding, and she's low as it's supposed to be, and trying to stretch for a point. It's a third raid, so she has to have a point, or else she'll have to be out. 1 point. Her time was up, and so the raider is out. 1 point, Black Falcons. At the moment, Black Falcons are catching up, and RDU are in trouble. So they have to do something about that. Mamito Eunice is vigorous, and she's trying to unstabilize the defense to look for a point of weakness so that she can an empty raid. RDU raids. At the moment, Black Falcons have gained momentum in the match, and they are trying to get the full squad back, and RDU, jersey number 1, is trying to raid and stepping, and it's a catch. What a catch from Mamito. Good tackle, 1 point, Black Falcons. At the moment, Super Tackle is on the RDU side, and Mamito once more is there, and she's looking for a point. She already has 1 point since the defender stepped out, and she hopes to take that 1 point back to their court. RDO are on the raid. Black Falcons have revolved each and everyone playing. The momentum seems to be building on the Black Falcons side, and jersey number 2, RDU, is trying to look for a point. She opts for the safe option to go back and defend since they are 2, and she tries to struggle, and it's a super tackle. RDU super tackle, 2 points. RDU, what a tackle. Caught a tackle. 2 points. RDU. That was a nice moment. We live for such moments in Kabaddi. Technical point. Black Falcons for time wasting. Jersey number 2 tries to look for a point. Black Falcons are on the raid, and the defender rushes and takes an advanced tackle, which is not successful. 1 point, Black Falcons. At the moment, RDU are having pressure, and Black Falcons is doing their best to make sure that they utilize the opportunity, since the RDU is unstable in the moment, and they are building momentum. And it's a nice tackle, nice teamwork, a surprise catch from Amito Eunice, and she shows that she can defend and raid. What a player. Mamito for the raid, 1 point, plus all out, 3 points, Black Falcons. The first time all out of the match, and as I said earlier, Black Falcons look better. They started a bit on the low, but they've built momentum, and it's a timeout for RDU. They have to come together as a team and look for solutions, talk it out, and see what they have to do better. Because, as they say, kinawaramba at the moment. Timeout is up, and it's a bonus point from RDU. We're back, and let's see. They had time to talk it out. Maybe they have changed strategies, and it's time for them. That's a bonus point for the Black Falcons. Everyone is trying their best to Fletcher decides Mamito Eunice once more, Black Falcons captain. She is on the hunt for another point. She's having a really good match, and she's doing amazingly well. RDO at the moment a bit not on their best, and Black Falcons are taking their time, and it is the task for Fletcher and her team to make sure they catch up, and she does what she does best. She's on the hunt. What a tackle. Oh, what a tackle from Black Falcons. Jersey number 12. Well executed. 1 point, Black Falcons. At the moment, as I said, Black Falcons are having confidence, and it's a bonus point for Black Falcons, and they are trying to build on the momentum that they have gotten, and at the moment everything is going not as it was planned for the RDO, and Black Falcons seems to take charge, and they're on the front foot of the match, and everything seems to be falling in part. What a tackle from Black Falcons. 1 point, jersey number 10. She did a surprise catch by her own. Mamito, the captain, who is leading in terms of being a warrior and a captain at the same time. She hunts vigorously, and every day she keeps on improving as a player, and she's going to be better and better. RDO at the moment are trying to catch up with the high-flying Black Falcons. They seem a bit bothered as a team, Black Falcons, whereas the Black Falcons are flying high. It's 1 point for Mamito, who seems to be unstoppable at the moment, and she's doing amazingly well. RDO are on the hunt once more. They are trying to find their way back to the match, which feels so difficult. Although in Kabaddi you never give up, but at the moment it's not good on their side. They lack coordination, they lack communication, they lack decision making, and Black Falcons are having all those qualities that I mentioned. So, wow, Mamito seems to be unstoppable. 2 points, and she is on fire. RDO have a substitute, and they have brought jersey number 9 to save the cavalry and to ensure that they remain in the game as a team. Kate, she tries to find her way back on the match, and she's surprisingly caught. It's an all-out once more. 3 points for Black Falcons, and as things stand, it's not good for the RDU. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kabaddi at its best. Mamito wants to attack, and attack. She takes charge as a captain, and she guides her team in the right manner. What a tackle, Black Falcons. What a tackle. What a tackle. Fletcher is down. She seemed injured, technical timeout, and she's down. She'll need some attention from the medics, and it does not seem good. She was caught by surprise by the cover, and she's down. One of the best players that RDU have as a team. And even the body language from the RDU team can tell you that they just want the game to stop, but the Black Falcons are stopping by the whistle. Mamito Eunice, she's unhired, she's in her comfort zone. She's taken charge of the team. Her jersey is out. That is a point. There's a controversy. 1 point, RDU. Mamito is out. And she's, well, a little bit cheeky as a player and as a human. That's a bonus point, RDU. Black Falcons are hunting. Jersey number 2 is on the raid. She's trying some kicks. She wants the bonus, but at the moment you are positioned well, and they opt. Jersey number 12 for scorching when on the field, and she has the first green card of the match. And it's time for the RDU once more to go to gray. RDU are checking their time to see what happens. Winnie is tackled very well by jersey number 12, who is sitting comfortable on the corner, and she has a knock, and she's out. At the moment, as I said, RDU are not having it easy, and it's a point for Black Falcons. And a player is down on the RDU side. Jersey number 2, I guess. She had a knock on the head and would need some attention. Fletcher is back, trying to work her way out and get her team from the ditch they are in. But as things stands, they will need more than a miracle to get better. And she scored once more, and Black Falcons are on fire. Technical timeout. There's having some consultation among the referees, and Black Falcons, as I said, are doing well. The scores are 26 Black Falcons and RDU 12. It's 3 minutes to halftime, and Black Falcons are having a commanding lead of about 14 points. So we could suggest and say they are comfortable. That's a bonus plus the point for Mamito, and she continued being unstoppable. No one in the RDU camp wants to take charge or responsibility. It's becoming hard and harder. The mountain keeps on getting higher, and climbing it won't be easy. Emmy is on the ground right now from the RDU side. She's trying to hunt and get a point, which becomes difficult, but she manages to come with a bonus point. Mamito Eunice once more. She's doing what she's doing. She feels and seems in a good shape, both physically and mentally. She's enjoying herself, and oh, what a tackle. Jersey number 5 attacks, and Black Falcons are piling up points, both from defense and both from raiding. It's halftime. Black Falcons 29, RDU 13. What a halftime. As I said, Kabaddi is a tactical game, and it seems like the coaching staff or personnel on the Black Falcons camp have done their analysis. They have done well, and their team is tactically well, both on offensive, on defensive. They know what to do, when to do it, and they feel organized, and they are taking charge of what they do. And they are enjoying what they are doing, and they are having the command on the pitch, and it's a really good display from the side. RDU seems a little bit off. There is no cohesion, there's no communication, and as the score suggests, 29 by 13, you can see why Black Falcons are having a higher score, because they had started on a lower foot, and they had to reorganize and come up with a way, and the strategy seems to be working under the able hands of Kevin and Chisanga. They seem to be guiding their ladies team to another year victory. They are taking charge, and the lead is about 16 points. So if they keep focus, it's theirs to lose. And let's see what happens on the second half. Remember, Machakos is playing Nakuru next, and more games to come. It's a full day Kabaddi, and yeah, it must be fun. And rolling once more, and it's the second half. RDU versus Black Falcons. Black Falcons will begin by raiding the second half, and Mamito Eunice is feeling herself at the moment. She's having a really good day in the field, and she's executing as planned, I guess so, by the coaches, by the team, and she's taking her time, no rush, feeling herself, and like a superstar, she goes back with an empty rail. Or do you have to put the tempo on a higher, considering that they are trailing behind, and Black Falcons tend to want to control the second half, and or do you have to do something as early as now, or else they will lose on a very bad margin? So jersey number 1 tries her luck, and she's back in position. Mamito Eunice once more. She turns, 360 turn, chases both corners. She's looking for a point to strike. She's vigorous and feeling herself. From the way she moves, you can tell she's fit physically, and she knows what she's doing. And she's a bit cheeky as a player, but it's nice. It's a third raid for the RDU. The Raider have to risk it all and get a point. And she's attacked by the defense, which is on toes, and 1 point Black Falcons. Things seems to go bad on the ship commanded by the RDU. It's the third raid for Black Falcons, and the raider, jersey number 14, tries to look for a point. She attacks from corner to corner, and she has to get a point, or else she'll get two points. Black Falcons, what a raid. What a raid. Captain Mamito embraces her and tells her, good work. At the moment, the RDU ship is sinking as the waves come. It can't find its way on the radar. Kate, jersey number 9, is here to try her luck. Black Falcons are unbothered. They are unmoved. They stay together. Their formation is intact, and what a tackle from Mamito Eunice. She shows that she can defend and attack at the same time and continue excelling in her field. At the moment, Black Falcons is really doing well. Their corners are positioning themselves well. Their covers are carving out in the required manner. And all I can say is that everything on the Black Falcons camp is falling to their plan. And RDU consult each other once more, and they are wondering what's happening. Where did they get it wrong? But Black Falcons continue piling up points. They are at 35 as we speak, and RDU are at 13. 16 minutes to go. The margin can get bigger and bigger. It's up to the RDU for now. All they can do is fight and reduce the margin, but it seems like the Black Falcons mean nothing but business. And it's an official timeout. The officials are having a thing to talk about, and we resume. And the name is constant, Mamito Eunice. She is on the hand. She tries to attack from corner to corner, and she injures herself in the moment at the time, and she's feeling injured. It might be a problem on the Black Falcons camp, and jersey number 6, RDU, is on the hand once more. The defense is quite a bit turgid, and she sees no opening to strike. Jersey number 2 is on the hand, running hand stretch. She did not get the corner. and she's back. It's a green card for Mamito. She's coaching on the field, and it's the second green card for the Black Falcons side. RDU on the hand. Now, jersey number 1 is trying her luck, and at the moment things seems to be harder. It's a very nice dive to the thigh from the jersey number 8 Black Falcons, and all Black Falcons can do is exhibit nothing but skills in the field of Kabaddi. Black Falcons are doing their first change of the night. Jersey number 3 is getting in for jersey number 1. Mamito Eunice. She's going. She goes for a running bonus. And she gets it. Fletcher, who is not having a very good day today, and she's trying her luck, and she's trying to stretch for the covers, who are swift and don't give her any room to get them. She stretches and gets jersey number 13. One point, RDU. Jersey number 3 is on the field. She's trying to attack. She goes for a running hand stretch, but she does not get it. She moves from right to left. She's low and powerful at the same time, and she gets a point. Things are not going as planned for the RDU, and it's a very bad day on office for them as a team. And Black Falcons are enjoying the moment. They are taking their time both in defense and attacking, and they are making sure they make as minimal mistake as a team as they can. And that's what's not happening on the RDU camp, who are rushing and are not communicating in the pitch, and are not working together as a unit. And it is another running bonus for Mamito Eunice, and she can't stop scoring the bonus points. Mamito Eunice comes from raiding and gets a tackle point. Who can stop this young lady? Jersey number 3 on the pitch. She's going for a running hand stretch. At the moment, the body language for the RDU is not good. They just want to get done with the match. They are not trying at all, and it's becoming a little bit harder because every time Black Falcons are supposed to make a call in terms of getting points, they are making the right call. They are getting points both in offensive and defensive, and RDU are coming and getting a lot of empty raids and getting a lot of and being caught because of wrong positions, and they are suffering as a team for now. Mamito once more is getting back. She takes her time and tries to see where she will attack. Black Falcons 41, RDU 14. RDU are 4 currently on the pitch. Black Falcons is having the whole team in the pitch. What will RDU do? Jersey number 2 is trying to get points. She runs and stretches but has no point. And jersey number 3 pursues and tries to attack. She attacks the left corner with the stretching hand, but she does not get the corner. And she tries a kick, which is not successful, and it's jersey number 2 for the RDU team, who comes again and once more tries to get a point. She is attacked by the cover and the corner, and it's a nice communication and attack, and they can't stop. Tackling and raiding. And at the moment, RDU are in the mud. Black Falcons 42, RDU 14. Raid Black Falcons, Mamito on the hand. Super tackle is on. Mamito Eunice, and she got her point. She caught jersey number 14 on the head. Jersey number 14. Two points. RDU. Amy is on the hand. She tries to attack the corner, and what a tackle. What a tackle. Jersey number 10 got her from the back as a surprise. What a tackle. As things stands, Black Falcons proved to be superior in every manner over RDU, and all RDU are praying for time to get done with them, for them to get a rest, because it's getting worse. The simple things are getting harder as times move. It seems like there is no loophole for the team. Black Falcons seems to be close to perfect and make no mistakes. And Mamito Eunice once more scores a point. Black Falcons at the moment have very less or none mistakes on the pitch. They are communicating well, they are having a nice formation, they are working together, and they are having a very good support once tackles are executed. Jersey number 9, Kate, tries her luck, and she sees nothing close to possible, and it's a pursuit. Jersey number 2. One point, Black Falcons. Jersey number 15 is in. Can she save the team from getting deeper in the mud? And as soon as she stepped in the field, they were around and all over her like bees. It's an all-out for Black Falcons, the third of the match, all out, 3 points Black Falcons. And 50 points in total for the Black Falcons. 16 RDU. Bonus point, Black Falcons. Mamito Eunice is on fire. Everything she does keeps and getting brighter. No one can stop her at the moment, and RDU want to get out of the field. It's getting harder. The mountain has already become tall, and they can do. There was a technical point for the Black Falcons, and it's time for the RDU. Fletcher tries a running hand stretch. Black Falcons are seemingly positioned pretty well, and there's no room for mistakes as a team. And she takes the safe option and gets back to her court. Mamito Eunice, the superstar of the match, she tries to see where she gets to attack. She strengthens her arms and gets no point for that raid, but whenever she steps in the court, RDU seems to fade away. Fletcher, she attempts a dummy bonus. It's not successful. She goes low and is not successful, and she has to get safe and get back home. Jersey number 3, she goes for the bonus, and it was not successful. Fletcher once more. She goes deep for the bonus. What a support, what a tackle. Black Falcons are working as a unit, and every time they seem to attack, both offensively and defensively, as I may say once more, they are doing it to perfection. That raid, and it's a point for Mamito Eunice. At the moment, she's slippery, and she keeps on escaping easily with no struggles. And at the moment, she attempts the bonus and it's not successful, and it's getting harder for Emily and her team to get points. And Mamito once more gets another point. What a tackle, what a catch from the defensive side of the field. And immediately she attacks, and she's in hard for points, and she has a running hand stretch, and 1 point, Black Falcons. At the moment, RDO are morally on the low, and all they want is to get done with the match, because honestly, there's not much they can do. They have committed very many unnecessary mistakes. They have had very many unsuccessful raids. Whereas their opponent is having successful raids. And Mamito, once more, has a pursue, and he's back with a point. One point, Black Falcons. At the moment, it's RDO's turn to go and raid, and it's jersey number 6 who goes close to nowhere. Well, she's caught, and Black Falcons keeps on shining. It's another all-out. The fourth all-out for the Black Falcons, and as I told you, as score stands, 59-61 Black Falcons, RDU 17. The mountain is more than big. The only way RDU as a team can win this match is by a miracle. And we all know miracles do not happen in sports. And Black Falcons at the moment are trying to control the tempo of the game, the pace. Fletcher is working hard, but she seems to be injured. And as the story is going, it's a very bad day in office for Black Falcons. Let me tell you. For RDO, jersey number 9 in, jersey number 1 out. She seems done for the day. She has picked an injury, it seems so. And it is time for RDU to raid. Fletcher, the best player on paper and on the field, is doing her best, but she seems to carry an injury with herself, and she's not doing her best, and she's caught once more by jersey number 12. And she continued proving how a superior corner she is, not by words but by actions. Jersey number 10, Black Falcons. We have seen her defensive-wise. She tries to come offensive-wise, and she goes back safely. And jersey number 15 is back once more, and she helps to take the success. Mamito Eunice, she's on her best element. She's signing bright and bright. Shining, I mean. The Black Falcons are a very well-trained team, and they execute another tackle. And they are at the moment doing a perfect job. And the match is over. Black Falcons at Black Falcons 61, RDU 18. What a match. What an extremely involving, and it seems at the moment that RDU have been hammered mercilessly by the Black Falcons. And it's been a very good day in office for the Black Falcons as a team, and Moso Mamito, who had a very nice game, both offensive wise and defensive wise. And before things are confirmed, I think she is our player of the match, and she will be coming to talk to us and tell us her views on the game. welcome back here, and we are with the lady of the hour, none other than Mamito Eunice. Mamito Eunice, how do you feel after the match?
I feel good. The game was nice. It was fair. Yeah.
And you as a person, or you as a member of Black Falcons, what have you been doing as a team to make sure you have these high levels of sportsmanship in the field?
Yes, me as a member of Black Falcon team, we always train. We keep on training, like we never miss training. And then we have that teamwork. And then we just cooperate, we coordinate. As we decide this game we're going to play this way, then we just coordinate well, and we know the game is running smoothly.
And you seems to be growing as a player and getting better in each and every match. What's the secret behind that?
The secret is just teamwork, discipline, and keep on practicing. Since practice makes perfect. Yeah.
And apart from being the player of the game, you're also a captain. And how is it in the leadership part of your team? Is it a hard task, or your team cooperates and makes it easy for you?
Actually, being a captain is not an easy thing. We just cooperate. You know, handling many people, you as a person is difficult, but you just have the courage, and then we just decide on one thing. Then we just come. We form a team. We just be nice. We cooperate. We just cooperate. I think Black Falcon is the best.
And as the fans watching and people at home, what is the goal that you have as a team, or what do you want to achieve as a team, or what should we expect you to do as a team?
As a team, we're aiming to grow up and be a strong team. We just need 3 to 4 girls in our team to one day, when we do a great training, we want one day to reach in Pro Kabaddi. That's our aim, reaching in Pro Kabaddi.
That's very nice. You're ambitious as a team, and we want to tell you that only the sky can be your limit. Keep on shining, keep on getting better. And Mamito will now receive her Player of the Match award from our junior captain and a member of Kasarani Lions, Elvic Simiyu. Congratulations, Mamito.
Thank you. Yes, big up to our coach, Coach Kevin.
That is it for the match, and back to the studios. It was a nice match till